There's a new version of Oniric and I'm pretty excited to show you what comes with it. So first of all, Oniric comes faster than before. It is now 2 times faster. So you will feel the experience a little bit smoother than before. It comes with a better rendering engine. I rewrite the engine from scratch, so it can be faster now. Also, it comes with a batch rendering mode, which is something that people has been asking me for a long time. I think since the beginning people asked for that, but I hesitated a little bit because I prioritize other features. So finally is here now. So I'm gonna start showing you how to use the batch rendering mode for the videos, right? So right now, let's click OK here, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna import a video and into Photoshop. What Photoshop does when it imports a video, it creates frames. It creates layers from the frames. So to do that, I'm gonna go to File, Import, and I'm gonna choose Video Frames to Layers. So here I'm gonna choose the video, and it's gonna ask you to select the range for the video. So you can select from the beginning to the end, but I'm gonna choose maybe from here, from this part, and let's see, from this part, and maybe until, let's say, because I don't want to make something really large for this presentation, right? So I'm gonna choose these frames. I'm gonna click OK. So Photoshop is gonna create the frames, it's gonna create the layers from the frames of the video into your layers panel. So right now, if you see on my left, you can see all the layers that are being the frames from the video, right? So right now the video is, I think, image size, it's 4K. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna reduce, for the purpose of the video, I'm gonna reduce the size to something like this, to a full HD. I'm gonna click OK. And then what I wanna do now, it is reducing the whole document size. So it is reducing the whole frame size. So basically the output video is gonna be this size, right? So what I'm gonna do now, I want to get rid of this letterbox, so I'm gonna press C. I'm just gonna crop the image like this. Maybe your video doesn't come with that, but I just want to avoid the overglow on the letterbox, right? So press Enter, and then what I'm gonna do now, don't touch the layer panels like this. What I'm gonna do now is gonna click on New, and then it's gonna open the interface like normally it does, and you're gonna see the glow here. Right now, this a little bit too strong, so I'm gonna reduce the exposure, and maybe I'm gonna reduce the gamma a little bit as well, increase a little bit exposure, and you're gonna see the before and after if I like it. So I already like this glow, right? So how to apply this glow into all the frames, into all the layers? So, well, what I did, I created this batch rendering. So when you click it, a new window will appear. So it says batch rendering mode is enabled. Oniric will be applied to the selected input target, and to return to the standard mode, click cancel or disable the batch rendering mode. So here you can choose the input target and you can choose the output settings. So the input target, right now we have 2 options, right? The input target that we're gonna use is gonna be all the layers in the Photoshop document, which is the first one, right? And it says that it is already selected 151 layers that will be processed. So there's output settings as well, and you can choose render Oniric as composite, and you can choose render Oniric as a pass only. So if you choose pass only, what will happen is that Oniric will be rendered like this. But if we choose Oniric composite, it will be rendered on top like this. So let's go back to the window, and I'm gonna leave the default settings like this. There's a small warning that Oniric will be applied to all the layers in the document. A temporary document named Oniric _batch_temp will be created to preserve your original work. This is to protect whatever you are doing in your Photoshop document, right? So do you want to save these settings, these batch settings? So let's press save. And if you see when I press save, the save button that was normally here, it changed to batch, right? If you want to cancel it, you just uncheck this and you're gonna revert the batch rendering mode. So I'm gonna enable it again, save the settings, and it's gonna change the save button to the batch button, right? So once you're done with this, just click on batch and wait for the process to be ready, right? All right, so I'm 1 year older now, and the process is done. So it processed 151 frames, and the batch is complete. And it says now that the batch is complete, and you press OK, and Oniric actually automatically created the video for us. So if you press play here, you will see now the video has Oniric on top, and it looks freaking beautiful, right? And I'm pretty happy actually with the result. It looks fantastic, and you can apply this with any video, right? So whenever you want to export the video, just go to the hamburger menu here, and what you're gonna do here, and then we're gonna render video. Okay, there you go. So after that, you can choose some settings for your video. You can choose the frame rate, you can choose the format, blah blah blah, everything that you want, and you can choose a selected folder. So that way you will be exporting the video. So let's move on now and see how we can use a batch rendering mode to batch render in several images inside a folder, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna choose, for example, this image. I'm gonna open this image, and then this image is actually, if you see, is within the folder, right? So what I'm gonna do here is gonna create a new Oniric. So press new, and then you will see that everything's blown out. So I'm gonna reduce the threshold, and then I'm gonna reduce exposure a little bit more. So here, what I wanna do here is I wanna paint a little bit red like this. So I wanna create something like this kind of atmosphere of sunsetty atmosphere. And once I'm happy with this effect, what I wanna do is just maybe a little bit more exposure like this. So when you're happy with the effect, what you're gonna do is just click on the batch rendering mode again, but this time, instead of selecting the target that has all layers in the Photoshop document, we're gonna choose from the drop-down menu, we're gonna choose images inside selected folder. So Photoshop is gonna open the Explorer, and then you can choose this folder, which is this one, and then gonna click select folder. So right now, Oniric detected 5 images that will be processed, and it will say the path from the folder is gonna be here, right? So as well, you can choose the output settings, render Oniric as a composite, or render Oniric as Oniric path only. So I'm gonna save the settings, and then gonna run the batch rendering mode. So Oniric is gonna render the same settings into all the images within the selected folder. So actually it was faster because I only have 5 images, but now if you see here, if you see the folder, now we have this one, this is a new one, the new one, the new one, the new one, and they have this small Oniric on top of it, right? These are the old ones, and these are the new ones with a little bit of Oniric. Yeah, I think that's it. So with that, you can leverage the new features of the new version of Oniric. I think this is gonna be the last update for Oniric inside UXP, because I've been working on Oniric real time, so it's gonna be a huge upgrade soon. I don't know when, but it's gonna be here soon. But I've been working on a lot of projects behind the scenes. I've been really busy creating insanely good software plugins. So expect to see something insanely cool this year for Composite Nation, and I'm just amazed by the things that are coming this year. So thank you very much for your support. And if you have any comments, you have any questions, and if you have anything to say, just please tell in the comments. If you like the tutorial, let me know, because that's feedback for me, right? And also, if you don't like it, also let me know, because that's feedback as well. So please, if you like it, share it. If you don't like it, just don't like it. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next time. My name is Mario Olvera, and we are Composite Nation. Thank you.
Cold feet, dark rain.